So just taking a quick look at Vechain then on our daily time frame for another daily update on the channel. If we look across the altcoin space right now, we can see Ethereum looking like it's about to shred up to new all-time highs. The altcoin basket on the verge of being at new all-time highs here, as you can see. If we go on the weekly time frame here, you can see pretty clearly that right now we are basically on the verge of going up to new all-time highs for the altcoin basket, largely because of Ethereum here, but Solana also making a good push back towards the highs as I expected. And as a result, I think some of our large caps are going to start moving. You can see some of them are still waiting to wake up, but I do think Vechain will probably be a part of this general basket of large caps that's going to be moving to the upside in line with Ethereum. You can see some of the large caps like Chainlink have already started moving up. And we've got XRP here as well, looking like it wants to make a move. Vechain right now, as you can see, basically looking like it's created a nice area of liquidity here that we can go and sweep. We've obviously got the range that we were in recently. Trendline resistance here, and we've got a good target at the top of this tariff dump range that we've been in for the most of the year. I think Vechain could easily come up towards that 3.3, 3.4 cent level at that range high resistance again, with the rest of the altcoin space pumping up pretty soon. Overall, Vechain, we all know by now, obviously it's underperformed in this market, but a lot of altcoins have, and this is not solely down to Vechain's price action alone. I think the combination of the Trump pump, which gave us so much promise and hope, followed by the tariff dump, since then a lot of altcoins have been chopping sideways in a range. You can see Vechain got a smash down here, came down and reswept this previous major swing low. Really what you wanted to see was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the upside back towards the all-time high like this, going into the final stages of this cycle. But so far going towards the climax of this cycle, at least that's what we think could be the climax of the cycle. We don't know if the 4-year cycles are still a thing. Obviously, we have seen a very lackluster performance, and I think mostly because of Ethereum's unbelievable dump during the tariff wars, followed by the incredible recovery it made. Altcoins just dumped and just didn't recover. That's basically what's happened. If you think Ethereum's done this, and bearing in mind Ethereum was already pretty much back at all-time highs, Ethereum's done this in the bear market, come up, we've had the tariff dump and the recovery. This is what Ethereum is looking like right now in terms of the price signature. Whereas Vechain came down, it struggled, it dropped down, and it's just still struggling right now. So tempering expectations, I think Vechain realistically getting up into this 10, maybe 20 cent area would be a really, really good cycle for Vechain at this point. That would still be around a 5 or a 10x from the current price, which I think is reasonable for the rest of the altcoin space if this is the last stage of the cycle. Obviously, we don't know how long things are going to go on for, but I do think for sure Vechain is going to have a pump soon in line with the rest of the market, provided that everything I said comes true. We get Ethereum all-time high, we get a good displacement of this altcoin basket above here towards $2 trillion. We need Ethereum here to break this all-time high and go up towards 6k, get good displacement above. I think if we get all of that and Bitcoin doesn't dump and allows the altcoin space to have its move, then I think we'll get a nice pump for Vechain, and it'll probably be coming up to this 3, 4, 5 cent area over the next few months going into the end of this year. We'll see what happens next, because obviously you never know in crypto. But I do think we are gearing up here for a decent move for altcoins, and I think Vechain could also be a part of that. Like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, make sure to get some free money in the description. Tons of great deals down there. Don't miss out. And I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.